Ah, there we go. Aha. I need desktop audio like that too. So, not hearing anything. Okay. Well, looks like I'm streaming at the same time. All right.
Can I just start the stream?
Yeah, I already started it. Hi, guys! How's everybody doing?
Oh, you gotta turn this off. You got feedback to the desktop audio.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Now, is everybody, we should be about ready to go. Hello, folks. We are in the regionals map. I have a stuffy ear, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. I only hear out of one side. So, today's regional game, this is going to be the highlight game, I think, of the whole tournament. We're going to be playing the Hanover Horde versus the Hanover Heroes. So, let's kick it off. I'm going to get a chance to take a look at this. Folks, this is going to be a hard game to call because I really do like all the kids on both of these teams, and they all have a really good chance of taking first place throughout the nation. Probably North America, so we shall see what that's like. Anyway, Team 1A, our Hanover Horde, are playing from home because we needed to be able to conserve bandwidth here. And the majority of our Hanover Heroes are also playing here at home. I'm sorry, playing here at the center. The other parts are playing in the playing at home. A couple of them, which include our buddy Toonbury and Milk. So the name of the game is Control. We're playing Ilios, and here we go. We have our guys on the 1A team in red. On that side, it's the Hanover Horde. This side over here is the Hanover Heroes. They're already starting to take off. It looks like they've got themselves a couple of high jumpers and people moving in. We're going to pull up here a little bit and see what we can find out. Oh, they're starting to make some moves here. Reinhardt pulling up, but the Blues trying to take the point immediately, which is probably good, getting some people down there. Reinhardt's doing some killing. That's DC Fuse. As you can see, all of our guys are named on this. But he's in there doing some sweets, trying to knock some stuff out. And the name of the game was, for the regionals, what we had to be able to do was flip a coin, and then the heroes or the Horde, depending on whoever won, was able to pick the map. And they chose Ilios, the heroes did, and that giving them the opportunity here. And look, they've already taken over point A rather quickly, and that was in good fashion. So the name of the game is, once this game is over, whoever ends up winning this totally will then be able to ban 3 maps. And when they ban the 3 maps, they're going to be able to say, hey, we can't play those 3, but the losers of this game will be the ones that go and they can choose whatever maps they wish to, which would be kind of nice. But, we're going to see how that turns out. Red has gotten in here, finally taken over the point. DC has got his stuff up there. Kid is playing over there in Zarya. Of course, our buddy Pizza Freak is playing as his Reaper. And then we have Slith over here playing as Ana. And we have Weirdo playing his Mercy main support, which is great. And then we also have Hitscan, who's in here playing as his Hanzo. This is pretty much their meta. This is the one they use typically over and over again, and it's been very powerful for them. Not that they couldn't make adjustments. When they need to make adjustments, they could, but now they got to move over here and try and stay in the lane, prevent from getting seen over in the through the spawn point, to prevent the spawn point from becoming a situation. They don't want to go all the way to the spawn point, but they definitely want to be able to protect the point, and the point's back here on that left-hand side right over there. As you can see the red border going around it. They're up to 55% and still moving on. Now, let's see. On the other side, Milk has decided to go ahead and try and take on a Winston. Then we have... Now we have some other characters here. We have Lucio, who's probably being played by our guy Ash plays over Declan. And then we also have what looks like a hog, Roadhog. And yeah, he just got eliminated. And then not really fun when that happens, but you know, it's name of the game, guys. Name of the game. They got some guys moving in over there. Definitely, Lucio's trying to make a point of it being annoying. Him skating around everywhere. It's always kind of fun. So here we go. Yeah, but he's rolling in. Oh, looks like we moved ourselves on to a Diva, and Diva's being played by Milk now, I believe. Yes. Milk's playing Diva. Diva is actually a really big character right now. She's just been buffed repeatedly, and then she was nerfed for a little bit. Now she's buffed again. Basically, that just means she got better, the character, and then she got worse there for a little bit. Then she got better again. Now she has a thing, and it looks like the Hanover Horde is going to win that first point of taking it over securely. So, yeah, it's definitely a good round there. Now we're going to move on to Elio. So this is the part that's so much more difficult here. If the heroes decide to use, if they're Ash, their Declan Ash decides to play Lucio, here's one of the great spots for that character to be able to play, because what happens is there's these nice little cliffs right here that you can boop people off the edge. And it goes all the way around the point. And this is the point here. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so off to our left-hand side, that's where they are. That is the Hanover Heroes, and over here to the right is the Hanover Horde. I'm going to take a look, and they're getting in there. Jack's Pizza Freak is actually getting in rather quickly. He's trying to get over to the point. Oh, he's doing some massive damage, and he's trying to start some damage kills right away. Blue has taken on, looks like we now have a Junkrat in there for the blue side. And there we go. Yeah, it's definitely looks like it's going to be. It's going to head over to the red side. They've taken it pretty soundly, whapped everybody that was in there, and made it very difficult for them to come back. Now they're going to go over here and make a stand, probably at the point just before they can get through to reach the point. The blue team, the heroes. So as you can see, we can see the silhouettes of where they are and how much fighting is going on. Jack's Pizza Freak's in there in the front, basically doing some type of scouting. But the guys from the Heroes are making a move. There's that Lucio that I was talking about. The Lucio can get in there and just do some regular boops off the edge. That'll definitely make it very difficult for the team to stay on this, the red team. But the Lucio is not really playing as forward as most probably should. But that's okay. Red, ooh, yeah, the Mercy just did a res, got our Pizza Freak back in the game. And then they took them out soundly. So the Horde is now working on this. Definitely they want to be able to ban those 3 maps, because I know which ones they have in mind, and to be honest with you, I kind of like those maps. But, you know, that's just me. What am I going to do? I'm not the super player these guys are. I'm a coach, so... But here they come. They're trying to make that move back. Like I said, the red team's going to sit there right at the spawn, right before the spawn hallway, I guess if you'd like to call it that. There's the Lucio trying to make a maneuver in, trying to get over there. The team is not having any of that. The Horde are actually pushing back to try and take that out. They did a good job of wiping. Ooh, somebody just made a shot in there. And who was that? I don't know. I think it was Doomfist, but Doomfist looks like Doomfist got wiped out pretty quickly, so that's not something. The heroes definitely need to pull together and make a concerted effort to push forward as much as possible as one giant team. But as time will tell, and time has told, the Horde is not a team to just, even if you try to try and take them on all at once, it's still a complicated task to try and take them out singly. And that's kind of what we're working on now. We're working on trying to get those hero guys to work in together as to conquer the Horde. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. That makes it so the very first game goes to the Hanover Horde. The Hanover Heroes definitely put up a good fight. But the Horde, just an incredible. And there we go. Pizza Freak gets our game. Play of the game. POG, as we like to call that. And yeah, as you can see, he did a lot of damage to a lot of folks here. And he's usually really good at Pizza Freak. Jack is able to usually figure out exactly when to pull off that kill, and it's very good at that. So, all right, guys. So that's the very first game. Now we're going to go talk to our guys. I will be right back in just 1 second. We're going to talk to them and see what they say here about what maps they would like to ban. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked right now. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
Okay, so we're heading back in now. The three maps that the Horde have decided to block out are Horizon, Lunar Colony, Paris, and Hanamura, which I did not think they were going to pick Hanamura. I thought for sure they were going to pick Kings Row, but they did not. So that's the three maps that they have banned. Plus, we cannot play in the game the map that we just played, which was Elios. So we're going to go ahead and move into here. And we're going to go ahead and make it so that since it's assault, it's more than likely going to be flip the teams or no? I don't think so. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and enter the game, get this started, so that way we go. I thought for sure we were going to flip the sides, but it doesn't really matter because, I mean, honestly, it's control and it's both between our own teams. So either way, I think since we both would have a chance to not only attack but defend first, it doesn't matter in this one. So Here we are, guys, and this is what the Temple of Anubis looks like. And this is going to be the first control point right here at this piece right there. And then we're going to have the first spawn point, which is right over here. Those guys are going to be picking up on it. And it's going to be the Hanover Horde over on this side. They're going to be attacking, but that's not before our guys over there in the Hanover Heroes going to be moving in over here to protect. Now, a good solution always, especially for this, and I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but I'll do it unabashedly because I am a good coach, and I like to see fair fights. But the thing that we want to be able to do is get set up pretty well right here on this little peninsula area that's right here, basically where these guys are setting up. So they kind of know the strategy from what to do from there. Some people will jump some of their big guns, their DPS and sharpshooters and stuff right up here, and then start trying to pick them off from right away, just like that. But not always a good thing to start off like that, or at least try to start off like that. So Milk's now playing a Reinhardt. Reinhardt is doing it, and it looks like the Horde are trying to progress over down that right-hand side. They're moving down that path. Always a tough one because that is definitely a bottleneck, and the bottlenecks are always rude to try and play through. But of course, the Horde came through, and Porter pretty much sort of wiped those guys down there. Now it's whether or not the heroes are going to make the choice as to try and save this point, but Horde have definitely gotten their mitts into this point. So heroes are making a valiant push to try and keep them from getting any further, but probably might be a wasted effort at this point. They might want to go back and actually sit on the other point, which is over here, second point, to prevent that from being an issue. But coming through, I push right on through here. So this is our second point. Set right here at the temple. These guys, the Horde, they're just very aggressive, very push forward kind of guys. Have definitely moved in, but hey, the heroes have set up here and there. Definitely done a good job up there. Team Breeze up top trying to shoot them down, making some difficult maneuvers for those teams, but the Red's in there. Toon Breeze still on top, or he was. I guess he's not there anymore. But Milk's definitely trying to fight. DC Fuse came in. And that should be that for that point. Team 2 is the Hanover Horde, and they did take that very second point. So makes it kind of difficult for them to pick which team you want to favor. I don't really want to favor any team, to be honest with you, because I think they both have really, really great shots. Oh. Don't know. That's a good question. Hang on, guys. I think I have to make an adjustment here. So we're going to try and go this. Lobby. Let's pause match. Yeah, let's rerun that. Okay. Restart match. I am restarting the match, guys, because there was an issue with where I had not set it for competitive mode. So you guys are going to have to play it one more time. Okay. Okay. So here we are back in there. I did not set it for competitive mode. That was my fault. And the other couple of things that I'm trying to get on here, and I only have one good ear, so I'm kind of struggling with that too. But at the same time, I think these guys understand. Sometimes role play and little teeny tiny things like that can be problematic, but I will definitely make sure and set it for competitive next time. We're going to be pushing through here. As a matter of fact, I could probably even do that now, but yeah. Maybe I'll get it when we get in between here. Anyhow, we're going to try this again, and this time they've selected a little bit different setup of guys. They had a good chance to see what the Hanover Horde going to be offering here. a little bit of mayhem, and a little bit of difficulty. Nothing too simple ever. And that's the thing. These guys are, ooh, good Maywall blockage there. Ooh, that's going to put a little damper on them trying to get through there, but they made it through pretty heftily. They have an Orisa on the heroes, so just putting up the shields, actually making it difficult for them to move through. The guys are moving past. They're trying to come through on that Maywall right there. They've done pretty much the same thing, pushed through on that right-hand side. But now they've pushed them apart, which is kind of an interesting tactic. The heroes trying to keep them from it, and the tethering of that Mercy is doing a really good job. But the Sigma ends up getting a taste of the old. Oh, good drops. Somebody came in there and dropped down. DC Fuse went down hard. His Reinhardt, but he just got revived. That's a definite, the tanks are some of the most important things in the game. So when you're going to revive, you definitely want to be able to revive your tanks first because they're the most protective. They can usually do some damage and they can have the ability to really get in there and make a team hurt, if you will. So that's why you want to be able to bring them back as soon as possible. And there's really only one character that can do that, and that's Mercy. It's one of the reasons why you run her as a main support. So anyway, they're making the move on to point B. Point B is actually over here, taking a shot. Actually, they're bringing the fight. They're bringing it straight on. They got the Zarya, which is Kid MDK, and DC Fuse. They're both bringing in their tanks, doing some damage, trying to pull it in on that Orisa. Definitely got her shield down. And Kid pulls down that. And they're going to go ahead and take this area, try and take it. They've got 2 notches now, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and take it. There it goes. So there we are, ladies and gents. As you can see, unfortunately, it's been a little while since I've commentated, so it might be a little bit dangerous for me to try and get these scores updated here. I can't seem to get through. There it goes. Onto this side, so we'll update this real quick. Date. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's get back in here. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've been doing this. Kind of one of those deals where I'm just in the room sort of yelling and screaming in victorious mode. No, I'm just kidding. Having a good time. Always having a good time. Everybody tries to play and have a good time. Okay, so we're going to switch it around a little bit. Now the Horde is going to be trying to defend this point. The heroes are going to attempt to try and push past them. We'll see exactly what they have to bring here in just a second. Like I said, though, almost everybody fights through this peninsula and bridge area. That definitely makes it a little bit more fun and harder to push past this choke point. As you can see, the choke point's right there with the 2 arches. And just like I told you, Hit Scan, our guy that's playing as our DPS is up top. And Weirdo's keeping him alive, tethered. Actually, he's tethered with the strength of firing now, so provides a little better weapons. There we go. And looks like Milk is running. Just got orbed. But then he bubbled, actually. And then, yeah, tried to go in there. But, yeah, 4 guys on 1 is never going to be a thing. I don't know why they're not trying to pull it in with their team together. They should be trying to do this thing all together. But are not really pushing together. They really should be. That's the key thing we've been talking about, is making sure the team sort of stays together. Especially though the heroes and our 1-2 team, the Hydra, they definitely got to work together. They cannot pull it out as just individuals. 1v4, 1v3, it just never works. No matter, even if you're fighting some type of support character, if you will, it's still be very dangerous. So yeah, but as you can see, the peninsula is the place to actually keep these guys from coming through this point, and when they do, makes it very difficult for them to pull together enough resources to get all the way over to this point, and they just not able to pull it. And DC's up here, up top. He's moving it forward. Let's see what's going on with the hold up here. These guys, it looks like taking a little bit of time to come out there. I guess I'm not exactly sure why they're taking that much time. Pulling together, though, definitely a good thing. Milk got targeted down. Oh, and shoot, Weirdo ended up bringing in. He's going to come in here and try and res a hit scan, which he just did. But Lucio's taking a little pot shot at him. Anna also trying to take some shots at him there. Let's go see. Did they get it past? I don't know if they got past there. We're taking a look. Yeah, they got past the point. They almost got over here to the point of scoring, but they did not. It was not quite the situation there. And the Horde only have 1 minute and 20 seconds or so to sustain and keep the other team from getting to any of the points, or at least to the very end. If they happen to get to the very end, then the Heroes would actually tie it up, and then we'd go into a third round. But very short period of time. Ooh, and Hanzo threw his ult. It might have taken out a few guys. Milk has actually turned into a ball now and is moving really far past. Not exactly sure if he missed the point here or if he was going to go to the wrong point. Yeah, no, there he comes. I think he's waiting for his team to get through. Maybe he's trying to distract. That would be a really good point to try and do. Make a distraction for this team, draw them back there so his teammates can get through. Ooh, here we go. They're trying to push. They've got to push in. Junkrat just dropped a massive little tire in there and took out one of their guys. 20 seconds left. 18 now. They're looking at trying to get in there. DC's holding it up on top. Milk by Sheep is up on top. I don't know if they realize that he's up there, and it's sneaky. Got himself up there with Lucio. Lucio's inside now. They might actually have a chance. Nope, they got popped out of there. We're in overtime now, folks. That just means if they can keep them outside of that for that period, which looks like they will. Boom, that will be it. Second win goes to the Hanover Horde. Yep, that's definitely it, guys. Excellent gaming. Hit scan, Hanzo was able to pull that up there, so it's that would do it. It's, of course, the series for the regionals are best out of 3. And like we said, there was a banning of the map. We had the map bans coming in. So that really comes down to the end of it, folks. We are done here. Really, really good. Unfortunately, we had to have our 2 teams playing against each other, as we also did in the season. But this, as being a double elimination regional tournament, means that the Heroes now have an opportunity to take the whole losing bracket, which is the second bracket that runs after this. And we are able to make that adjustment. Hopefully, we can have one of our teams win the winning bracket, one of our teams win the losing bracket, and then have them 2 meet up at the end. But we shall see how that turns out. But really good games from both sides. I think we have a little bit of work to do, some strategy stuff, but I think we're going to get there. But one more? Okay, we're just going to play one more just for kicks and giggles. We'll see how this works. So we're going to do one more, and let's see what they want to play, and we'll find ourselves a map here real quick. Just give me 1 second. Let me talk to Coach Josh here for a second, find out where we want to play. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is head to snack. I thought we were gonna play a third game just for fun, but seems the teams are gonna pull out from that. So there we go. We're definitely had a good time. Still some stuff, like I was saying, that we have to work on with our heroes team, but it's not anything super bad. We just need to be able to get them to push in a little bit tighter and try and stay together as much as possible. But we'll work on that. We'll work on that. It's one of those things. It's a positive reinforcement, positive vibes. So right now we're having some snacks and some drinkage over here. So we will be talking about getting that up and running for these guys so they can have some of this food. And everybody will be having a good time. We will talk to you guys later. Make sure you come back and check out our next game. Our 1C team, the Hanover Hydra, are going to be playing a team from someplace else. I forget where it is, Madison or someplace like that. It's Franklin, but I will remember. We will get that set up, and you guys can have a good chance to watch that stuff. All right, guys, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. You can see some of our other games playing. All right.